As President Donald Trump prepares to deploy 800 National Guard troops to Washington, D.C., to address crime and homelessness, local officials and social workers express concern that his plan could worsen the issues rather than solve them. Trump announced he would take control of the city's Metropolitan Police Department, remove homeless encampments from parks and public spaces, and end what he called crime, bloodshed, bedlam, and squalor. However, details on how this plan will be implemented remain unclear, especially regarding where displaced homeless people would go. Washington, D.C., has about 5,600 homeless individuals, with around 1,000 sleeping outdoors on any given night. The city offers roughly 4,200 emergency and transitional shelter beds, but these are currently at full capacity. Experts worry about the lack of available housing options and question whether the government intends to jail or relocate homeless people far from the city, as Trump hinted. Advocacy groups strongly oppose the president's approach. The Washington Legal Clinic for the Homeless argued that no government can banish people from a jurisdiction and vowed to resist any abuse of power. Additionally, Trump has proposed increased use of involuntary commitment, a process where mental health workers can forcibly detain and medicate individuals, which raises serious ethical and legal concerns. Following a Supreme Court ruling allowing cities to criminalize sleeping in public, critics warn that this plan could lead to further harm for vulnerable populations. D.C. Attorney General Brian Schwalb condemned the move, calling it unprecedented, unnecessary, and unlawful. He emphasized that violent crime in the city is at a historic low and warned that hospitals should prepare for an influx of patients due to involuntary detentions. Advocates argue that homelessness is an economic and public health issue, not a criminal one. They emphasize proven solutions such as supportive and permanent housing combined with outreach and cash assistance. The Vera Institute of Justice highlighted that criminalizing homelessness will not solve the problem, while research from Los Angeles shows that increased outreach and housing efforts have reduced homelessness significantly. Experts also point out that homeless individuals are more often victims, not perpetrators, of violence. A report by the National Coalition for Homelessness links anti-homeless policies to increased violence against those without shelter. Jesse Rabinowitz from the National Homelessness Law Center underscored that institutionalization has failed repeatedly, and Housing Plus support remains the most effective solution.